Hello, good day, everybody. I'm your host, Clip. Host of Khalil Sports. We're coming to you live right here in Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County area today. Ladies and gentlemen, talking to you guys about the fact that the Jazz lead a 2-1 series against the Grizz, by the way. Tell you about that for sure. What they got to do to win that series, by the way. I'll tell you guys about the fact that Naomi Osaka got fined 15K for missing media. A source to a Moto 3 qualifier for the Italian GP. He was this season a MotoGP qualifier, by the way. The Bucks have won this series against the Heat, by the way. They will face one of the Nets versus Celtics. Marcell Ozuna arrested for domestic changes WBC lightweight title, defeating Jorge Linares. And that will be all. And Team USA fails to qualify for the Tokyo Olympics. I lose to the Netherlands in the 3-on-3 basketball. And U.S. hockey, they have won their fourth game in World Hockey Championships, defeating Norway 2-1. And all the others will get into relations on that note. So that's all there is to it, everybody. First things first, I'm gonna start things off with the fact that the Bucks won this series against the Heat. By the way, they'll face one of the Nets versus Celtics. They defeated the Heat 120-103. Greek Freak scored 20 points, had 12 rebounds, to 5 assists, 2 blocks. Khris Middleton scored 20 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists. Brook Lopez scored 25 points, 8 rebounds, 2 blocks, 2 points and 2 rebounds. Jrue Holiday scored 11 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists, 4 steals. Bam Adebayo scored 20 points, 14 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, and a block. Jimmy Buckets scored 12 points, 10 rebounds, and assists. Trevor Ariza scored 11 points. Kendrick Nunn scored 18 points, 1 rebound, assist, and a steal. And Tyler Herro scored 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Guys, I told you that he's going to go back to the finals. They're not. You all thought they got to the finals. They won't. They already lost the NBA Finals last season. But this time around, it's a different outcome because the Bucks, they just for the Heat. So the Heat will not be going to the NBA Finals ever again. So there will not be a rematch. I'll tell you that, guys. So yes, everybody, the Heat will not go. I told you guys the Heat are going back to the finals. They're not. So that's that. The Bucks on the flip side, they get the winner of the Nets versus Celtics, by the way. And that's all there is you need to know about it. So congrats the Bucks win that series. And the Sixers on the flip side of that, they are 3-0 now. So they're the winner of the Knicks versus the Hawks. That's all there's to you need to know on that. So the Bucks, I told you, great frig. They dominate that game. They dominate that series. There's no stopping them. So can the winner of the Nets versus Celtics stop them? Who can? If it's the Nets, I'm meant to go for the Nets on that one. I think that say the Nets may win this is for sure. Because that's all there is. And that may happen. So even with nothing in the next one, you may see Nets versus the Bucks in that game. That'd be a pretty good one, I can tell you that. So made him sick about that. We're really good to see that. That's how it's gonna turn out. So just the Bucks make to the NBA Finals, not a chance. Not a chance. Really not a chance. So that's all I got. That's all you need to know on that, everybody. Also, some other things I want to get into, by the way, that Devin Haney retained his WBC lightweight title, by the way, after defeating Jorge Linares by unanimous decision. Big congrats to him on that. Biggest knockout yet. Others on against, by the way. Naomi Osaka, she got fined 50K for skipping out on media and not speaking to the media as well. After this is all their victory at the 2020 Roland Garros, for the French Open, by the way, and skipping media. Repercussions could result in default from the term, by the way, if she continues to skip media conferences. This is at the 2021 French Open, by the way, and she has cited mental health issues that may be the reason why she skipped media, and that's something she probably shouldn't be doing. That's all there's to it for that. So she got results in the fine. This is something that Kyrie did get fined for skipping out the media, not speaking to them. But that was on a different occasion. But obviously, for Naomi Osaka, on the flip side of this, she may have had mental health issues, and that may have led to her skipping media days. But that's something she may have to address, though, for sure. So She can't skip media days anymore because those are because she's gonna face. That's all there is to you doing that, but on that note, so that can ensue. Also, there's some sad news here, by the way. A Swiss motorcycle racer by the name of Jason DePasquier has been deceased at the age of 19 as they got into a motorcycle crash, by the way, during the Moto 3 qualifier for the Italian GP. He was involved in an accident with a Yumu Sasaki and Jeremy Akoba. Then the event, the DePasquier fell and hit by his own bike and that of Sasaki. Thought he went for DePasquier's legs, and he was sent to a nearby hospital, and that's where he was deceased. So really awful news there. Thoughts go to the GP, MotoGP community, all the family members of their fans, all the viewers of this horrific loss of Jason DePasquier, who was 19, and really awful news there. So keep MotoGP in your prayers about that horrific loss, that horrific incident. So please keep your prayers about on that note. Another thing we can mention, by the way, that baseball player Marcell Ozuna has been arrested and charged for domestic abuse, by the way, by choking his wife, throwing her against the wall, hit her with his own cast while he was injured. Now, cops witnessed the incident, by the way. Now, Ozuna was charged with a felony aggravated assault by strangulation. The felony carries 3 years minimum. If he's convicted, by the way, he can get time behind bars on that note. So that is all there is to do. He can get those 3 years. If he's convicted, he can get those 3 years minimum, maximum 20 years behind bars on that, and that's not good on that part. So that's just honestly, that's all there is to it. You need to know on that. So Marcell Ozuna was arrested and charged last night, by the way, for domestic abuse by choking his wife, throwing it to the wall, hit her with the a cast while he was injured, by the way. Cops witnessed it and they arrested him immediately. They would also he was charged with domestic abuse, aggravated assault by strangulation, and a misdemeanor battery, by the way, as well. So really, honestly, it's not a business part. And this is on the and there could be a length suspension now for Marcell Ozuna, by the way, and they could be banned, and it could face lifetime MLB ban for good. They can miss a lot of games from this. So that's all there is you to know, everybody. And that's all there is to it. You got to know. So that's all there is to know more to it. So Marcell Ozuna was arrested last night and charged over the domestic abuse by attacking his wife, by the way. So that's not looking good in this part. He knows better. That's all you need to know, everybody, on that note. Also, some other news I want to get into, by the way, that the Blazers defeated Nuggets 115-95. The series is tied to 2. You got the Sixers defeating the West 132-103. The Sixers, they're only 1 win away. 1 win away. The Wizards haven't made a comeback. They have not made a comeback since. So what's going on there? Your thoughts, everybody? You think the Wizards are going to come back, try to get the Sixers, try to get a win against the Sixers? I don't think they will. Also, the Jazz versus the Grizz. Jazz defeated the Grizz 121-111. The Jazz lead the series 2-1. So that's all there's to need to know on that. And that's the message you get there. Also, got some other news that Team USA has failed to qualify for the Tokyo Olympics after they lost to Netherlands in 3-on-3 basketball. Nothing good there. Also, guys, U.S. hockey, they won their 4th game of the World Hockey Championships against Norway 2-1. Big congrats there on them. So also, guys, AEW Nothing pay-per-view is tonight, guys. We'll see Hikaru Shida defend the new AEW Women's title against Dr. Britt Baker D&D. You will see Kenny Omega versus Orange Cassidy and Pac in the triple threat for the AEW title. You will see the Young Bucks take on Moxley and Eddie Kingston for the AEW tag team titles. You will see the Inner Circle versus the Pinnacle in the Stadium Stampede match, part 2. If the Inner Circle loses in the Stadium Stampede like last year, they're done. The Inner Circle is done for. So that looked good there, though. So the Inner Circle, they needed much to win on that. You'll see Cody take on Anthony Ogogo tonight, by the way, guys. So much more in store than that. And that's all there's to it. And you'll also see the Murderhawk Lance Archer face Miro for the AEW TNT title. So that's all there is to it. You need to know on that, everybody. And nothing more to it. So that's all there is you got to know on that, everybody. So that can ensue, everybody. That can all ensue. So you never know. You just never know for sure. That's all I'm going to say. So those are your AEW matches right there for the AEW Double or Nothing. And that's all there's to it. You need to know everybody on that note. Also, guys, I wish happy birthdays out to Cham of Samurai Showdown, Adina Menzel, CeeLo Green, Javisha, Leslie, Remy Ma, Jake the Snake Roberts, Leigh Gray, Gail Sayers, Bob Evans, the one in Leesburg, Virginia, doing that when that place is closed down. Breonna Taylor, Breonna Taylor, Jennifer Wingett, Lucky, Kristen McGowan, Amanda Nunez, Harrison Barnes, Jennifer Ellison, Clint Boyer, Brooks Koepka, Carrie Duber, Levi's, Valenzuela Jr., Jay Nova, Manny Ramirez, DeWanda Wise, Danielle Harold, Andre Gonzalez, Jeremy Lamb, Maja, Debbie Reyes, and Valerie Kaufman. Somebody birthday wishes, shouts, tweets. Somebody that's going to do this from now. For now, buddy, nothing more to it to be said. And, well, that's all you got to know, buddy. All you got to know. Something more to it to be said about not know. So that's all there's to it, but on that note. Right now, it's in the Knicks take on the Hawks right now. That game's right now. The Knicks got to tie that series, so hopefully they do so. They need to tie that series again. That's all they got to do on that. So, never told me that, but another one told me that. So, hope the Knicks get a win, another one for them. That's all they got to do. And that's all I can say, everybody. I hope the Knicks they win that series, which they must. That's all I got to do. But on that note, another one to anybody. Arsenal's one's going to play a whole lot better. That's what he's got to do right there. That's all there's to it. Well, so that would do it there for the Khalil Sports Boy. Be sure you always tune in, like, subscribe to the Khalil Sports Boy YouTube channel, Facebook, by any and all be necessary. Be sure to send me comments, Twitch, your reaction, your thoughts, and responses on the Bucks win the series against the Heat, by the way. You know, the Heat are not going back to the NBA Finals at all, which they're not. The Heat were terrible. So, your thoughts, everybody, on that note. I'll just respond to that, everybody. And the Bucks, they had the winner of the Nets versus Celtics, by the way. They faced that winner. That's all there's to use on that, and that's the message yet there. Number to it. You also say your thoughts exactly, Sneers. What are your thoughts exactly on the Jazz defeating the Grizz 121 to 111, by the way, last night? The Jazz in the series should have won. Your thoughts on me? Think the Jazz are going to win that series? Let me know in the comments about that. I'll just my shirt, but your things go to game 7. Your thoughts on the Sixers defeating the Wiz 132 to 103. The Sixers lead the series 3-0, and they're 1 win away. That's about that. I'll just my shirt, buddy. Your thoughts on the Blazers defeating the Nuggets 115-95. The series is tied at 2. That's about that, everybody. What are your thoughts on Devin Haney retaining his WBC lightweight title, by the way, defeating Jorge Linares? So what are your thoughts about that? I'll just my shirt, buddy. All the students know on that. What are your thoughts on winning Marcell Ozuna as he was arrested for domestic assault, by the way, or domestic abuse, if you will, by chugging his wife, throwing it to the wall, and hitting her with his cast while he's injured, by the way. You thought what repercussions could be waiting him on that? And you think if he's convicted, he's going to get like 3 years minimum and 20 years maximum behind bars. Your thoughts on that? What repercussions could be waiting him? His court date's not been announced yet. That's all there's to it. He's doing that. And that's all there's to it. And he could face lifetime MLB ban, or he could be suspended for 35 games. That's all there's to you doing that. So never doing that. Or they can just release him. That's all there's to you know right now. Also, send your thoughts points out to MotoGP as they lost Jason Dupas Queer, who was deceased in a MotoGP Moto 3 qualifier, by the way. Your thoughts on that? Send thoughts out to them, their filmers and the fans, and to MotoGP. The horrific loss. Your thoughts are about that? That's all there's to you need to know. So keep in your prayers, everybody. We thoughts on the Bucks eliminating the Heat, by the way, last night. yesterday, by the way. And your thoughts, everybody? I'll just want to share about all the news you need to know on that. It doesn't Team USA not qualifying for Tokyo Olympics after they lost in 3-3 B-ball to Netherlands, by the way. Thoughts on that? I just want to share. We thought the Team USA hockey getting the 4th win as they took out Norway 2-1, by the way, in the World Hockey Championships, by the way. Let me know about that. Thoughts, everybody? Also, guys, sorry, brother wishes out to a champ of Samurai Showdown, Adina Menzel, CeeLo Green, Javisha Leslie, Remy Ma, Jake the Snake Roberts, Legray Gale Sayers, Bob Evans, Brianna Taylor, Jennifer Wingett, Lucky Lake, Kristen McGowan, Amanda Nunez, Harrison Barnes, Jennifer Ellison, Clint Boyer, Brooks Koepka, Corey Duber, Levi's Valenzuela Jr., Jay Nova, Manny Ramirez, DeWando Wise, Danielle Harold, Andre Gonzalez, Jeremy Lamb, Maja. You got Debbie Reyes and Valerie Kaufman. Send my brother wishes, shouts to each other down below in the comments. All you got to do is pronounce. So like I said, Bryce, nothing more to it on that. Knicks and the Hawks are playing right now, game 4, and hopefully the Knicks will get a win. That's all I say about on that note. Hopefully they get a win. That's like I said to everybody. That's all to it. Nothing more to it. Hope the Knicks they got to tie that series. What they got to tie that series? What they got to do? So hopefully the Knicks will do just that. So I'm very worried about it. I'm very worried. I'll be from breaking news in terms of and also AEW Double Nothing is tonight, guys. Live on pay-per-view, guys. Check that out. Must see much watch. Check that out, guys. Enjoy it while it lasts. I'll be from breaking news in terms of these storylines and a whole lot more. The close switch, but everything sports related. Everything you got to know. That's all I got to say. Everybody, take care, you guys. You guys have a good day. Please be safe with that. Bye bye.